Stormzy, the British rapper, singer, and songwriter, is topping the charts all over the world with his record-breaking hits, Shut Up and Know Me From. With millions of views and fans, Stormy is definitely storming his way in. Welcome to another video of Celebrity Mania. Let's take a look at how Stormzy took over the UK grime scene. Michael Ebenazer Kwadjo Omari Owuo Jr., who later came to be known as Stormzy, was born in London on the 26th of July 1993. Stormzy is well known all over the world and is synonymous with chart-topping hits. However, the world hasn't always been an easy place for him. Stormzy's childhood was filled with shocking twists and turns. As a child, Stormzy was brought up by his Ghanaian mother, together with his two sisters and brother. It wasn't an especially musical household, which made his later success more of a surprise. The sole exception was Stormzy's cousin, Nadia Rose, the well-known rapper. Nevertheless, Stormzy said he always enjoyed music. He had his education at Harris Academy South Norwood. At the age of 11, he began rapping and performed with rappers at his local youth club. Stormzy's performances evolved from grime-only music that showed his love of artists like Skepta, to more rap-oriented material that showed Stormzy's growing appreciation for artists like Drake. He revealed that trouble was normal and part of his lifestyle during his childhood in Croydon. He also stated that fighting and robberies were bog standard. Stormzy has opened up about his difficult upbringing in South London on several occasions, describing himself as a hood rat as a child. The grime MC, Stormzy, rose quickly in the early 2010s to become one of the UK's most critically acclaimed artists. Stormzy's career began in 2013 when he was 19 and working in Southampton at an oil refinery, trying to make his music career a reality. The same year, he released his first full project, 168 the mixtape. The piece actually got its name for the reason that it was recorded in 1 week or 168 hours. Stormzy garnered attention through his Wicked Skengman freestyle in the UK underground music scene. He then released his debut extended play, Dreamer's Disease, in 2014, which debuted at #1 on the iTunes hip-hop rap chart. That same year, Stormzy won Best Grime Artist at the MOBO Awards. This is when things really started to take off for Stormzy in his career, as more and more people recognized his talent. A year later, he released the single Know Me From, which was a top 20 hit in the UK, along with Wicked Skengman 4, the first track in his freestyle series, Wicked Skengman. While many grime MCs gain attention via radio sets, Stormzy chose a different approach to get attention with his Wicked Skengman series. He uploaded 4 sets of freestyles on YouTube. As a new-gen grime MC, he paid homage to the genre's roots, spitting over classic grime instrumentals from Dot Rotten's Roddy Rhythm and JME's Serious to Rough Squad's Pied Piper. The series demonstrated his intense love for grime while prophesizing his dominance in it. His track, Shut Up, released from Wicked Skengman 4, was originally charted at number 59. In December 2015, Stormzy performed Shut Up at a match between heavyweight boxers Dylan White and Anthony Joshua. The song jumped into the top 40 following the broadcast, and the rapper launched an impressive campaign to have the song top the charts during Christmas. The campaign boosted the track to number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 1 on the R&B singles chart. Shut Up became the most viewed UK freestyle ever. It was Kanye's now infamous Brits moment in 2015 that contributed to the success of Shut Up when he brought on stage a number of grime MCs to perform along with him, including Stormzy. In just 2 years, Stormzy made it to the acclaimed BBC Sound of 2015 list and won 2 MOBOs. To always be updated on what's happening in the celebrity world, subscribe to our channel, like and share this video. Comment down below who you want to know more about next. Click the bell icon to turn on the post notifications. Stormzy returned to the scene in 2017, after a career break for almost a year in 2016, and a social media hiatus by releasing his debut album, Gang Signs and Prayer, in February, going straight to number 1. Stormzy also participated in the Artists for Grenfell campaign, which featured the charity single Bridge Over Troubled Water for the purpose of raising funds for the residents of Grenfell Tower. In his epic performance at the Brit Awards 2018, the rapper made a scandalous move by using his platform to call out the government authorities for not doing enough to help the people of Grenfell Tower. His album, Gang Signs and Prayers, was the first ever rap album to win British Album of the Year. 2019 was another big year for Stormzy. Stormzy's biggest career moment to date has to be headlining the Pyramid stage on the first night of Glastonbury 2019. He became the festival's first ever black British solo headliner. He took to the stage in a custom Union Jack stab vest designed by Banksy and delivered a hit-packed set that also included powerful comments on British society and a moving tribute to the past, present, and future legends of UK rap. It was a performance for the ages. That year, he also scored his first #1 single in the UK, with Vozzy Bop. The bouncy single's huge success and its accompanying album, Heavy as the Head, which went to #1 in the UK, was proof that Stormzy had ascended to superstar status. It was now certified that he had platinum in 4 countries around the world. Stormzy appeared on the cover of Time, topping the US magazine's list of next generation leaders. The single Own It, featuring Burna Boy and Ed Sheeran, peaked at #2 in the UK pop singles chart. Stormzy set out on tour around the UK in support of his 2019 album Heavy as the Head. The tour was his biggest yet, where he also performed in Manchester, Glasgow, Birmingham, and Liverpool. Stormzy's sister, Rachel Anson, was the supporting act of the tour. The 2020 Brits Awards saw a triumphant return of Stormzy, delivering a stirring medley of his hits and bringing out several special guests. At the O2 Arena, Stormzy took to the stage to deliver a high-energy set comprising big hits, mashups, and an abundance of guests. Stormzy performed a medley of Don't Forget to Breathe, Do Better, Wily Flow, Own It, and Rainfall, accompanied on stage by a choir and a squad of high-energy dancers. Stormzy's performance won praise on social media, with one user calling it nothing we've seen before. Together with Lowski, Getz, and Dave, Stormzy released charting collaborations in 2020. He then made a comeback in 2022 with the 7-minute song, Mel Made Me Do It, which was accompanied by an 11-minute cameo-filled video. Stormzy's third album, This Is What I Mean, arrived in November, with guest vocalists including Sampha, Jacob Collier, and Now. More on the plus side, Stormzy won British Male Solo Artist at the Brits 2020, and also received 3 other nominations. He gave an incredible 10-minute performance with Burna Boy, covering their songs Don't Forget to Breathe, Own It, Wily Flow, and Rainfall. The rapper and singer spent his time in 2020 being charitable, working with a plan to give a young fan a bedroom makeover and surprising him with a touching video. Stormzy appeared on the soundtrack for the NBA video game NBA 2K21 with his song Bronze from the album Heavy as the Head. On the 26th of July 2021, it was declared that he would be getting his own waxwork in celebration of the rapper's 28th birthday at Madame Tussauds, London, joining their star-studded summer lineup. Throughout his career, Stormzy also had a fallout with several celebrities, including Willie and Dylan White. Wiley and Stormzy's feud began towards the end of 2019, after Wiley ripped into Stormzy's track with Ed Sheeran. Wiley claimed that Ed was using grime to look good, while Stormzy defended him on Twitter, and then the two were locked in a bitter battle of words, and they released multiple diss tracks against each other. In 2020, he released 2 diss tracks, Disappointed and Still Disappointed, aimed at Wiley. Stormzy also had beef with grime artist Chip, who accused the rapper of trying to confront him at his home. Chip has executed a war of words against Stormzy after dropping a diss track alongside a video of the alleged incident. Stormzy's and Dylan White's feud originated in 2015, when White was due to fight Anthony Joshua for the British heavyweight title. Dylan White claimed that he could knock out Stormzy, and Stormzy dissed Dylan White in his single Mel Made Me Do. Stormzy, or as he describes himself, a child of grime, is definitely one of the most influential artists to look out for. Will his recent release, This Is What I Mean, set new records? Comment your thoughts down below. Like, share, and subscribe. Also, take a look at other videos on our YouTube channel.